everybody, and welcome back to the channel. It's me, Matty G, and welcome to Vane. And here is where our base is situated. Those of you who don't know the surrounding area, this is the assisted living, just near a care home, which is just there. And you have, I believe it's a school just up there, hardware store just there, bait and tackle shop. I believe that is the red building just in the distance. This is Sarnak. We come down from flying mode. Whee! Right, here we go. Got a bit of super speed on at the minute. I can hear him, but I can't see him. Anyhow, here's the main entrance to the fortress, or the community, the compound. Double gated entrance. One gate opens, car drives in, they'll close the gate behind them, then the second gate gets open, avoiding the swarm of zombies getting in the gates. Entering, we have 4 properties available, and well, I say available, some are taken up. Main caretaker lives over here. Oh, he hasn't locked it, so here's his place. It's mostly kept similar to how we, I think he found it, decorated wise. I don't think he's changed much around it. So it's got a similar decoration to what you can find that building, the condition it's in. Coming down, this one is completely vacant at the minute, under renovation. See? Each property is powered off-grid by power banks, which are all connected to windmills and solar power, and they're chained in a link all the way down, and each power bank ends up at each individual property's fuse box. Garden shed with compost boxes down the side. See there, for all our planting needs. Planting at the moment. Just had a corn harvest quite recently. See, our planting area is right out in front. That is more than enough for 4 or 5 people, to be honest. Right, so we're going to go into the third building across. Now, this is the communal living. So we've got a little chill out area for them. Got their own little cooking area. This is the bunkhouse just in here. It's not all fully furnished. And then the lieutenant or the caretaker for this particular property lives in his own studio just here. He's got the he's got one of the demos on TV. And that is that building. Then the custodial of the whole community, my house, is here. And I've completely furnished this one out. Got a few spare bits of furniture over this side here still. I'm using it as a storage area. Kind of kitted it out nicely how I like it now. The bedroom's in here. There we go. Changed my bed up. Changed the layout a little bit. I prefer it this way. Turn that part off. So they're the houses, right? Quite simple. Quickly take off speed mode. Right, now we should be walking at a normal, steady pace. Let's clear up the look. Magic. We've got a plethora of vehicles, all shapes and sizes, that go out and do various different jobs. We've got our tyre rank here. Most of the cars have just had their tyres changed, so a lot has been taken out. You'll notice I'm a little bit speechy today. I've cracked the side of my tooth open, which is fine, no pain, but the tooth has left a jagged edge and it is literally grinding on the side of my tongue, which is making my speech sound a little bit weird. Heads up on that one. We've got our rain catchers in the back there. We also have water butts, and we also have just here empty beer kegs, so you can transport water to your own personal water tanks as and when needed. Also got a firing range if needed, mostly for bow and arrows, not guns. Right, so before we go into the storage area, let's take you to the community hall. Already opened in here. So here's our community hall. We have community cook facilities with large fridge, dishwasher, kitchen sink, stove, you name it, place to chill and eat. So they've been eating pizza, got magazines out. They've also got a couple of arcade machines in here. We've got a darts board, pool table, bar area, Night of the Living Dead on TV, piano, record player. Having a good time in here. It's all nicely kitted out and decorated. Got a bar is well stocked with full beer kegs. Also got loads of soda and drinks. We got whiskies. You can see the selection on top. Anyone can come in here and grab a drink and a brewski, play a game of pool, rack them up. Communal wash area. In here you've got your communal wash area for doing your laundry, so your washing machines and your tumble dryers. Toilet. Communal wash area. And then just here is the infirmary. We've got a couple of hospital beds, the doctor's table there with all his meds, everything that he needs. And his certificate, obviously. Computer, his files, and he's obviously got his Waltham 17 block. Just in case the patient's gone too far and then pop in the head, job done. Sounds a bit harsh, right? But no, it's needed because you don't want them turning into zombies. So yeah, that's our little community area and hospital. Now we go into the next part, which is mostly storage. Alright, so we got a unlock here now then. Okay, coded lock to get into this building. This is where our general storage is, so we've got plenty of storage for food, and all our tin items, cleaning storage, excess pots and pans. We've got the sheriff's office, likes to sit down here, keep an eye on everything. He controls all the ins and outs in here. We've also got freezers. There we go. I think we should have corn in this one. Yep, last of the corn harvest. It's frozen up for the winter. Now we'll do some more planting, probably pumpkins next. Let's go from the back. So if we go through this door into general storage. So you got different storage. So you got bags, ingots, random raw material, garden tools, seeds, junk, scrap aluminium, scrap iron, so on and so forth. Do lots of workbenches. Got a battery charger there. In here is what we like to call storage for well, obviously you can see like sofas, chairs, all the furniture we don't need. The reason we created it is because you get this vomiting, inducting smell, even though we cleaned and scrubbed this area. So we thought, well, can't live there, might as well do something with it. So yeah, it turned into a nice area to store stuff. Then we move over to the prison cell, or the jail cell. It's in here. Basic toilet, sink, bed, a little table for them to have their drink and whatnot on. Close that window, and that is locked by key code. Only the sheriff has that key code. So if anyone's a bit naughty, that's where they're going to end up. Got to abide by the new community guidelines. Now this room is my favourite room of all, and that is the general storage and armory. See through the window there. Let's have a butch. Go and pop the main light on. Right. So, right, these are overflow cabinets for things like this. So anything that we've got no more room for, they go in there. We've got some car parts on the shelf, oil filters, gas cans, jerry cans, kerosene, all the bits and bobs you're going to need. We've got combat vests, helmets, and riot stuff. firefighters and military boots, shirts and whatnot. And then your top end backpacks, that's your combat packs and hiking packs, far right hand side. The rest are all in major storage at the back there under bags. You can clearly see what's going to be in this box, right? Flare guns and tasers. Got quite a few of them. We've also got this one here with the 911s. And this is all pistols. And I think some people do have a few pistols in their own little hidden areas too, which is fine. Mostly at the bottom we have all your handheld weapons. We've got your bug out stuff here, so you've got your compass, camping chair, binoculars, tents. They're all in these duffel bags, so quick grab and go if need be. Then we've got all your pistol pieces, rifle pieces, vertical grips. They're all down there in that bottom box. A couple of generators as well, backup. Weapon cases start with the shotguns. They move on up to the rifles. And then we go with the UMP along with the auto shotgun. At the very top we've got the MP5. Actually got 6 of these, but I've got one and there's one in there, so there's 4 out and about in a minute. Moving along, we got this one here, which we should have. Yeah, we only got one of the M4s or N4s. I've got the other one here. That's kind of my baby, I'll be honest. And then right at the top in that little corner, we've got all the dynamite, frag grenades, etc. in that one. Bow and arrows in the top. Our ammo from left to right, as you can imagine, we've got the ammo we've picked up and separated. And then at the end there, we've got the flares and the tester cartridges. And if you can imagine, they're all ammo. These ones are all clips. All clips and magazines. Go all the way to the end there. You've got the N4 magazines. So that's all nice, neat, organised, and in the right positions. On this side, as you can obviously clearly see, this is all our medical storage. Right at the top, we've got our little cold storage. That keeps your medicinals, including some alcohol and all the things that need to be kept cool. Then you've got like hand sanitizers, top end prescriptions, lower end prescriptions, and then random bandages, bits and bobs, syringes, all medical. And then in the bottom we've just got all the survival kits that we haven't broken down. So, that's all medical. Over in the tool section, obviously you can see we've got batteries, more batteries in a different way, all in the top there. Fishing stuff in the little fishing box. We've got all the magazines that you need, we can find. They all go in here if you have already read them, so you don't need to keep them. We've got things like ID cards, lighters, debit cards, matches, thermometers. They go in there. We do keep the debit cards because we do use them. We go to a cash machine, we get all the money out. The idea is we're going to try and get a treasure trove of cash. Yeah. Here we go. We've got tools, etc. And in this one we should have like cell phones, flashlights, GPSs, maps, and etc. in there. And we've also got we've only got one so far. We did have, or we should have had more. We should have had about 4 of these. The problem is bringing them back sometimes will break quite a lot, which is what's happened with a lot of our flat screens. But yeah, once we've got all the cash we can carry, put it in here. So at the moment we've got $1,000, just in case a trader ever does come into it. We'll have some money to trade. So that is the armory. That is pretty much the base as well. Take a brief look. Seating area here, we've got all our I'm trying to think where everything is. This is not everything. We have a forge somewhere, but we've got the crusher, industrial forge, advanced charcoal kiln. I believe there's somewhere around the back we've got another charcoal kiln, and I think there's 2 forges. I'm not sure where they are exactly. I don't really do much of the forging. Each house setup, right, so each house setup, obviously we said it does have a battery. also each have a well. The wells are also all linked in a sequence to the sprinklers. So whenever you've planted, you just leave the sprinklers on and you haven't got to worry about them at all. There's plenty of water for that. All these vehicles, I'm not sure if we have all the keys. That's the key. I know it's the one I brought back yesterday. This one, I think it was this one. Yeah, that one's hot wired, and I believe that's hot wired. I don't know who brought it back. But so you can store, now that it's an update, you can store stuff inside. Oh, they've got some pictures on there. Ah, they brought some stuff back, haven't they? Let's enter in. Right, so these have some storage inside, not a lot, but this big area at the back here, you can actually fit stuff in. And from what I gathered, they went to the lake house and brought all the TVs back in that, and not a single one of them survived. They got all the way to here, but for some reason, when you come in, if you're not dead centre through that first gate, anything in the middle just destroys. Is that a dog? Yeah, getting caught on barbed wire, not a good idea. Deep wounds. So the fence doesn't go all the way around every building. This building it joins up to. And then this used to be our entrances. We don't use them anymore, so they've just managed to get barbed wire out in front of them. Like so. That there is kind of like the bar. The pub, if you will. Oh, they've continued it. I thought they'd stopped. No, they got it all the way around. And then they switched to on top of the fence. Okay. Oh, they haven't finished it yet. I know barbed wiring is a new thing. We've only just started barbed wiring in this place. It takes a lot of barbed wire. You only really get it from certain fences. And, yeah, we all have tasks to do. And not all the time when we're on, we get a chance to do the tasks. But that is our little community. Let me know what you reckon. Well, here you go. So we're in Sarnak, just near where the road says up, literally. We're just off that road there. There's the old people retirement home. Is it Gangone? Yeah, that one. And we are in the Pine Grove Assisted Living. Plenty of little houses there. You bring them up, like we have done, and you've got a nice open community, good flat bit of land. Put farmland in, which is nice. You've got plenty of parking, plenty of spaces to turn. And well, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 houses. And as I say, I've turned these two into sort of our communal house and our storage. And it's still left us an absolute ton. So, yeah. I hope you enjoyed that real quick brief visit through Vane and through our, my best build. The best build. I think this is one of the best places. If you ask me, the location to Sarnak, which is literally there, and the fact you are a stone's throw from the main drag that runs up the road towards the prison, is a fantastic location. You have pretty much everything you need from the get-go. This building alone will have everything you need to start with. It's like a prepper's dream at the beginning. Only thing you really got to worry about is sorting out your water and power, which you've got to do everywhere, really. I mean, okay, it may not be super duper tier, but it's definitely gets the A star from me. So, have a good day, and if you like what you see, don't forget to do the YouTube usual. That's subscribe, like, and share, and all that good stuff. And until I see you in another one, it's been Matty G. Merry Christmas.